In today's video, I show you guys probably the nicest blue themed head we've ever done. What's going on, Throne Army? Have another custom stringing video for you guys this week. We have been cranking out heads, and a lot of them have been really special, and I'm excited to share with you. The first one is for Eli. It is a Brian Clutch Elite white with a Pioneer pocket and two-color custom fade throw mesh from royal to black. Got black up top, white on the sides, black in the throat, and all white shooters. I love the black back here with the black little king up front. Just looks awesome. Not much else to say. You guys have seen this a ton of times. It's got that really long, nice channel to it. 4 straights and just smooth. That nice, big, baggy, low pocket to it. It's pretty awesome. I think this might be the first one we've done in the Clutch Elite non-X spec, and I like it. You can't really make it as channeled as I would like it to because it's a pinched head. The Pioneer tends to work a little bit better on a wider head, but this thing's pretty successful, and it's going to be really smooth and really accurate. Next head is for Matthew, and I love this thing. He sent us one of those tri-colored 2-shot Rabel X's, and we murdered it out for him, and we strung it up with a 15 mil flare king pocket. Up top we have Volt and black. Sides we have black. Volt in the throat with a matte black screw. All black shooters and Volt locks. Just absolutely dirty. Looks ridiculous. I love the murdered out Rabel. I like it in white as much as well because it's got that really cool like bony structure sidewall to it. As for the pocket, nice and square. It's got that nice mid-high to it. I love it in the flare, and Rabel's a very long head, so it's got a little bit longer throat than we normally do in the Kings, and it just looks awesome, especially with the black coming down behind it, as you can see right there. It's got a really nice presence to it in person, and I love the matte black screw in the back. Oh, probably won't be able to see it though. Definitely an awesome head and a great combination. Next, we have an STX Superpower for Marcus, and this thing is sick. It's got a rain pocket with 15 mil flare. I believe this is the first rain we've done with flare. It's got black up top, black on the sides, black in the throat with a matte black screw. Black heavy nylon black shooters and clear locks. Just add a little class to it. This head is pretty used and pinched, as you can see. It tends to happen with Superpowers and Proton Powers once they're used a lot. So we had to compensate a little bit for that for the stringing, and it makes the stringing a little bit awkward, but we were able to get a really nice pocket to it and a nice channel, but the channel's a little crooked because of that, the shape of the head and the flex of it, but it's going to function fine. Do with it once or twice just to make sure, and it just displays the flare so well with the black. Just looks so crazy. As cool as it looks like, if it looks in camera, if you haven't seen it in real life, the flare is just unreal. I don't have it behind me, but I normally have my Renegade murdered out Spider, and you just walk by and you just have to pick it up. It's just so inviting and just fun, and that was the whole idea of making the mesh. Just do something fun for summer, but it's sick in the rain, especially in Superpower. It just, that line goes right across where that kind of neon pink is. It just looks really special. Next is for Joanne, and this is super clean. It is a Carolina Clutch Elite with an Assassin pocket. This is actually the first head, not an Elite, but an original Clutch was the first head that the Assassin ever went into. When I started calling that, is actually kind of a throwback to my pocket I used in high school. It's got 15 mil white up top. It's Carolina white, sides are white in the throat, and all white shooter setup, keeping it really clean. The only thing I would have done is did the Carolina again in the throat. Just adds a little bit of dimension to the pocket. In terms of channel and everything strings well in a Clutch because of its face shape and sidewall holes, but the Assassin is especially nice. You really get that mid that's able to drop and just smooth, clean channel, not overly dramatic, just nice ball width, but that 6 diamond U gives you that nice snag to it. A little bit of whip, just all around. One of my favorite pockets we offer, and everyone that gets, I've never heard anyone say they've had troubles with their Assassin pocket. Everyone raves about them. They're just good for everything, and that's what I really like about them. And it's clean, especially with the white king in here with all the white. Looks sick. Figured I'd keep the nice Assassin pockets going. This one is for Cole, and it's in a Warrior Revo Pro 2.0. Just an awesome head, and strings this pocket very well. It's with that flare and the pinch. This is really meant for that mid-low pocket. It's got 15 mil black fade, white stringing going all around besides black in the throat, which I think is an awesome touch. All white shooters and black locks. When you string this, sometimes it's a little wonky because of the flare of the head. It tends to make the mesh pocket bubble, but we were able to fix that. It has that perfect channel to it, that nice deep mid that's able to bag down and just clean, because you can see the release of that 6U is right where the flare starts, so it really gives you from here down incredible amounts of hold. From here up, it's just clean, smooth, accurate release. It was awesome. When this head came out, it really kind of changed the way we strung pockets, because it offered more holes, but it also gave you that dramatic flair to it, and a head that people were very familiar with the Evo and the Revo, and so they were very popular and served me well. This next head is for Luke, and it is probably the nicest rain we've ever done, to the point where I want one for myself. It is a Warrior M80X, and it's just sick. It's got 15 mil white in it. Up top is navy and red. Sides are white. White in the throat, red heavy top nylon, and white shooters. Yeah. Just look at that thing. And then I'll give you the nicest part of it. It's just all channel. The proportion of the head and this pocket just go perfect together, kind of like the Assassin did with that Evo Pro, or Revo Pro. It just fits perfectly. The pinch point goes right into the U's, and I could just see this being a ridiculous stick, to where you just have so much hold on the higher end, but then if you snap your wrists, similar to like Ned Crotty does, the replica of his, it would just fly right on out. Just perfect. I'll just show you one more time. Just absolutely gorgeous. It just follows the curve of the scoop and everything. Awesome. So yeah, not much more to say. Next, we have an STX Surgeon for Matt, and this thing is sick. It utilizes the 15 mil silver throw mesh, which is one of my favorites, because it's kind of like the matte gray CPXR R. It's just like anything you put on just pops and looks absolutely unbelievable. So we put a king pocket in with 15 mil silver. Up top is royal and orange. Sides are royal. Orange in the throat. Royal nylon. Orange shooters and royal locks, keeping it really classy all the way around. Just perfect channel. Kind of reminds me of, if he did navy, of the Syracuse jerseys this year with the matte gray R or CPXRs. This has got that vibe to it. The face shot is just perfect. Love the use of the gray, and I like how he did the lighter color for the vertical and darker for the triangle, and it just really gives it, like, I don't know, like, it's really like strapped in there and looks really awesome. That's about it. Love it. These next two heads are for James and Matthew. They were placed together. They have the same pocket, same color scheme, but two different heads, and the colors were adapted a little bit different in each, meaning the head color, which I think is really cool. It's going to show you the pocket in two different ways. The first one up is a Warrior Evo 3X with an Assassin pocket. It's got two color fade from royal to, I think we did, yeah, like athletic gold we did on the bottom. Up top is yellow and royal. Sides are royal. Royal in the throat. Heavy top nylon in yellow, royal shooters, and royal locks. This is kind of, I think, like the more collegiate, straightforward way of doing it, which I think looks really cool. And I like the use of blocking that color instead of the gradation. It's cool to see something a little bit different. And that nylon going across just pops, and it has that really cool look to it. In terms of the pocket, it's just gorgeous. Love the Assassin. Again, that nice mid, able to drop down, smooth. Just never gets old. Stringing these, they're a lot of fun. So that is the first one. And the second one is just insane. Came out so nice. It is a Warrior M80, and we did an athletic gold to royal fade on it, and then it's got the reverse for the mesh with an Assassin pocket again, so it goes from royal to athletic gold. Up top is yellow and royal. Sides are royal. Royal in the throat. Heavy top nylon in yellow, and royal shooters with royal locks. This thing is insane. I can't believe how nice both of the M80s came out. The channel is perfect. I love the stacked of the shooter and how just the pinch is in that exact spot that you want it to be, and then that nice deep pocket in it. And I really tried to match it, the dye of the mesh into the dye of the head and the overlap, and it's pretty much spot on, where the two colors mix are literally just one diamond width, which I think is really cool. Absolutely love it. Absolutely love the way it came out. I think the dye on this one just makes it go to the next level, but this one is also very clean, has a very cool look to it. But this one with the blocking of the dye and it being inverted is super awesome. These next two heads are for Nate, and they're actually both rush orders, but they were so nice I had to share them with all of you guys. And it's cool because they're two totally different heads. or styles of pockets, heads, and colorways, but they both are awesome and going to the same guy. The first up is a black Superpower with a Renegade pocket, kind of the murdered out Renegade, which is just awesome. It's got 15 mil flare. Up top is Volt, and black sides are Volt. Black in the throat with a plum or purple screw. And then it has black sidewall thick nylons, black shooters, and Volt locks. This thing is awesome. I actually just finished this bad boy up, and it's just sick. It's so awesome. So yeah, I mean, there's not much to say. I don't think a Renegade and a Superpower has been in the video yet. I think we've done a few as Rush, but it adapts really well. Really well, and I can see it being a really popular summer stick. It's got that kind of mid-low pocket. This one's a little bit lower because this is such a long head. To really get the channel and everything I wanted, I had to push it down a little bit, but then when you go to the channel of the head, it's going to distort it because it's actually behind the bend of the stick, but you can kind of see it from the side. It's just like the ball is just going to get stuck in there and not go anywhere. And we dropped it also because the Superpower has this crazy throat, and you're not really able to get the ball to sit behind it very easily because this head's really meant for a higher pocket. So by dropping that, it lets the ball sit a little bit lower, as you can see there, and it's going to give you more control over it. But then when you're really messing with it, it's going to slide back up. Love it. I mean, how can you hate this thing with the blacked out head, with everything? So that is the first one, and it's just unreal. Nate's second head is an STX Stallion with a king pocket and one of my favorite new colorways, which is the red to Carolina. Up top is red and black, sides are black. Carolina throat with a red screw, all black shooters, and black locks. Again, would not change anything about this stick. I think you picked two gorgeous sticks and great combination between head and pocket. I just love the red and Carolina together with the black. Just looks awesome. The only thing maybe that would have done is the head was black. Besides that, I think it's absolutely perfect. Channel, gorgeous, and that nice mid-high. And the Stallions, you're able to get a little bit higher because it's got that forward cant to it that breaks here, so you can put the ball right behind it, and it'll give you that awesome amount of feel. That's about it. And I think my favorite thing of this whole head is that the red screw at the bottom. It just makes it perfect, absolutely perfect. So there's the two heads for Nate. The next head is for Beth, and this is the head I was actually talking about in the intro of this video. Just something totally I haven't seen before. It has its own presence, its own everything, and I absolutely love it. It's an STX Stallion with a Royal Marble die with a Prince pocket with two color fade from Royal to Carolina. It's got Royal string for the top and sides, Carolina shooter in the throat, Royal nylon Carolina shooters, and Royal locks. Just uses two colors, two very close colors, and it's just different hues of them, and it makes it just look liquid. It just looks like a drop of water, like hanging upside down, which I think is just so cool. I absolutely love it. When I saw the order, I was like, oh, that's really interesting. I don't think we've ever done something where it's just like those two hues playing off and there was no white and no black. And I did the marble, did it all up, and sick. I mean, I don't know what else to say. I love the use of the Carolina shooters going up. It just looks like the Royal like wraps around it, and it's kind of like a bubble in the water. Just so cool. And then the channel and everything you guys are used to. Really nice. And I love the shooter in the throat. Just awesome. Absolutely love the way this one turned out. It has me thinking of a few things. I couldn't really do it with yellow, I don't think, because yellow has a bunch of different hues that might look kind of like those like sulfur Nikes that you think they're gonna look cool, and then you're like, those are actually kind of hideous. I don't know. I might try and pull it off. But in blue, totally awesome. I could also seeing red, like, you know, doing a vibrant head with scarlet or maroons being really cool. But this one is just so special. Absolutely gorgeous. And our final two heads are for Jonathan. I really like people that buy a field head and a goalie head. I don't know why. I just think that's such a cool order. Maybe it makes you like really a stick guy to do both. And I also have an affinity for goalies. I love you guys. And so I figured I'd leave him for last because he ordered two completely white sticks, but they look awesome. So the first one is an STX Eclipse with a Citadel. This has been so popular. You guys have been loving this, and I think for obvious reasons. It's absolutely gorgeous. So it's got 12D white going all the way around, all white shooters with clear locks. Super classy. It's got that little bit wider channel, which some goalies definitely like for a little bit more ball play, and there's sort of that kind of like that solid feeling. I really love the way this thing looks. It's a little bit deeper than the other one. It's about 2.25 balls deep, and then just that nice smooth release. It's a little bit more of an old style way of stringing them than an over channel like you would with like a 20D. But it's awesome. With the 12D, you can't go wrong, especially with throw mesh. That's so soft. That rebounds are just going to get sucked up. You're not going to get rid of them. Love it. Absolutely love it with the all white. And his second head, which I have to say is my favorite in this whole thing, and some of you guys might not agree, but some of you I think will, even with all the crazy colored, dyed, awesome ones, even that crazy marbled stallion, which I loved. I don't know why, but I absolutely love this thing. It is a Warrior Rabel X with a scout pocket all in white. It looks not of this world. It looks like something from like an alien movie, and that's what I think so cool about it. We haven't done one like this before, and it's like the sidewall design that I love from the Rabel in the top. I don't know, I can't explain it. It looks like a, one of those, like when you get a pre-rendering of like a crazy contextual building, and it has like all these awesome just white elements to it that make it work. That's what I feel like when I see this thing. I just think it's absolutely amazing. So it's a scout pocket with 15 mil white, all white up top, all the way around, white shooters, and then clear locks make it even more like bone structure-esque. And I love it. Absolutely love it. Had to tweak it a little bit for the longer head, but it's got a gorgeous channel to it. Nice mid. Ball's going to be able to shift just a little bit in there. It's just going to be an absolute rocket and so much fun to play with. So let me know what you guys think of the all-white Rabel Scout combo. I think it's just so cool, and it even goes with the ball stop that has a little bit of silver and is mostly white. It's just very futuristic, kind of alien. Absolutely love it. That's everything for this custom stringing video. As always, let me know what your guys' favorite is in the comments below, and if you guys enjoyed the custom string video, please throw the video a like. That's everything. I'm gonna go watch the Lizards game. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll talk to you guys soon. And it's got this kind of like drab green and black. I don't know if it's factory. I don't think I've ever seen it. It might be some crazy custom one, or